Good day. I'm the most civilized savage, and I'm here with you again. And this one's going to be another one on rules of being a man. At least, this is what I was taught, right? By someone. It doesn't really matter who, right? You can learn it from a book, you can learn it from someone in person, you can learn it by just real life hitting you in the face and you having to step up and do what you have to do, right? Survival, right? That's the biggest teacher in life. Though reality says we should have parents that teach us what we know, and beyond that, we should have a society of some sort, a community, right? Those are interesting words that that we can go to for guidance in our life and future and whatnot. And part of the reason why I'm making these videos is since day one, I wasn't guaranteed another day in my life. And I might not have time to tell my son this stuff, right? I might not have time to tell my daughter this stuff. I might not have time to tell my family this stuff. And that's okay, right? My time comes when my time comes, right? And so part of being a man, right? Rule number 3, because I skipped one and I talked about 2. So rule number 3, and it connects a lot with rule number 4. So I might bring that up, but I'm gonna try and stay on rule number 3, right? And it's always do your share, and whenever possible, do more, right? This is stuff we teach our children. This is stuff I try and teach my kids, right? Just clean up after yourself, right? And you know what? My kids want to do more, a whole lot. They want to help me cook. Well, at least my daughter does. She's getting to that age where she wants to learn everything and know everything and be a part of everything, right? And that's good. So I have to guide her in those ways, right? And that's fine, right? It will help her out in her future. I've already had her eat a grasshopper, right? And that was because one day we were getting rid of the lizard food because we were getting rid of the lizard. And I was like, I'll eat one if you eat one. And she's like, you, that's grody. No, people live off this shit. It's just fine. I'll eat one if you eat one. Right? Fucking, if I was out in the wilderness, if I was in any time of history before the last 500 years, please tell me, fucking ew, grody bugs. No, where the fuck have you been? Right? Now we cover them in chocolate and call it a day. Actually, that's fucking genius. Protein. Anyways, it's always do your share, and whenever possible, do more, right? And so, to do your share, you have to know your own value, and a lot of people don't know their own value, and I don't even know my own value, right? Because value is something that has been skewed so much. And that's fine, right? How much do you value your own life? Well, if we look at statistics say people don't value shit. Okay. Statistics also say that people value themselves more than other people, which is also interesting, right? So, people value nothing is nothing, because that's true in the world, because nothing is really defined in these ways, right? But here's the thing, my rule says, and when possible, do a little bit more, right? So it means try. That is a word that you don't look up often in the dictionary. Just try? When was the last time anyone looked up try in the fucking dictionary and then just did that? Well, from what I see, a whole lot of people aren't. Maybe I don't a lot of the time, and that's okay. But I think I am, and I think that's what matters to a lot of people is even when they're doing stupid shit and they're not really thinking, which is another word in the dictionary, right? Thinking, thought process, anything that is fathomable, right? Yeah, okay, whatever. But you might not be thinking, but you're trying to do something, and that's where we get the phrase good intentions and bad deeds and whatever else. And that's okay too. I'm not judging anyone, right? But if you keep trying something, you're telling me I'm the crazy one. Although the definition of crazy is something else. And I'm telling you, just pause for a second. Let's just stop for 1 minute and think about this, right? And you don't. Even I need guidance and people to just stop and think about for 5 seconds, right? Your actions have consequences. There's a butterfly effect that can happen for hundreds of years, right? This document, this one piece of fucking paper affected 250 or 2,500,000 people 250 years ago, ish, right? These are all ishes. Maybe it was 4 million, 4.5 million. Nobody knows. Nobody really cares. I wasn't there. I can't tell you. It changed people's lives. It changed my life. And that was a document that they tell me that was a couple hundred years old. And okay, the facts are pointing to that's true. Can you admit that the facts are pointing to that's true? Can anyone admit facts are pointing to true things? Do you know what true means? That's another word just for the dictionary. No, you need to listen to more people, right? You get your words from more people, like fucking teachers who go fucking thousands of dollars in debt to fucking help other people go thousands of dollars in debt. No comment, right? No comment, because here, and maybe I have been like you people for most of my life. Maybe I've been scared to talk. Maybe I've been worried about the situation. Maybe it's just my job to handle real life. And when real life comes a fucking knocking, I have, and you weren't fucking there, right? And that's the thing. You never saw me do just a bit more, right? And the people that are fucking posting they're doing just a fucking bit more and blah blah blah, guess what? They're also doing just a bit more to fucking gloat that they're doing just a fucking bit more. They are. That helps nothing. Wow. Fucking thank you for showing me that you are doing just a bit more. I will never experience it because it happened to someone else, but thank you for showing me that. What is next? Right? That's all that I care about is what is next. I don't care about the present. I don't care about the past. Because you're not stopping. Nobody has stopped to think about this shit for the last goddamn while. Right? Nobody just says, fucking please, just hold up. There's a lot going on in the world right now. Can we just pause and fucking think about how and who you are as a goddamn human being? No. It's fucking back to work, right? You can't do it when you're off the clock because someone else is on the clock. That's fine too. I have no problems with that. Right? And you shouldn't do it while you're on the clock. If you told someone you're going to be at fucking work, you better be at fucking work unless you ask them otherwise. Is that so hard? And sometimes life happens. We've been talking about that for a while. If your car gets hit by a goddamn meteor, fucking, yeah. I have a 180-pound dog that tears up the fucking house sometimes. And so if my girl ever goes to school and says, my dog ate my homework, come to my house and meet my dog real quick before you say she's a fucking liar. Fucking, you can call Wolf or bullshit or whatever the fucking else. But that's the fucking truth. Just, no, you're stuck in your philosophy la la land. There is no possible way this person is telling the truth. Hades. Oh, he's sleeping. I forgot. Everyone's asleep. Anyways. The thing is, fucking, you can't believe nothing, right? Maybe now you guys don't believe I have that fucking dog. Well, whatever. I don't care. I'll put him in 8K later, right? Do you even fathom 8K, right? No, you guys are thinking fucking 5G is fucking radiating people's brains, and you don't even understand what a goddamn frequency is. But that, I am getting so far off topic, right? Because it's, just do a little bit more, try. That's the real thing, right? Do your share and try to do more, right? If that's as little as fucking anything, just good day. How are you today? Try to use one less swear word. Say, gosh dang it, every once in a while. That is fine, right? But when life actually comes, what is discretion, right? And someone else gets to define your own discretion, but you don't get to define it, even though it's in the goddamn dictionary. The nerve of people. Right, for years I heard people, oh my god, I wish there was another fucking play. Fucking society is so fucking stupid. For years I've heard this. Oh my god, I fucking hate these people. Oh my god, these people need to learn how to drive. Oh my god, these people did this. Oh my god, these people did that. Okay, whatever. Okay, I had real life. I had stuff I wanted to do and didn't do, and stuff I did do and shouldn't have done, and everything in between real life, right? I tried. I was out there trying, right? I didn't have time for that shit, right? I was out there mocking all of the things that you fucking hail and whatever, right? I was doing my share in the ways that I thought I needed to, right? And for the most part, I was a joke to society. That's fine. Right now, I'm one of the most productive members of society you will meet, right? I needed a reason for that, right? That ended up being a accident I had called my little girl, who I love, right? My little princess. Right? I shouldn't be ashamed of that either, right? Fucking, we take all these things for granted and everything else and blah, blah, blah. Take a little criticism, right? Take a little initiative, maybe. Take a little something. And try, maybe, right? When you get your job done and you're just sitting with your thumb in your ass, what's next? Well, I don't know. Did you completely understand what the words were saying? Maybe. Maybe 3%, maybe 5%. Read it again. Is that so hard? No. Right? Do what you are able to do, right? You don't have to do more. You don't have to do less. You just have to at least do what you're able to do, right? When people ask you to do it, when life comes a knocking, you have to do something, or otherwise you're going to be fucking in the dirt. But if you're telling other people they have to do something, shut the fuck up. You don't know what they have to do, right? But what do I know, right? And when people do just a little bit more, they never expect gratitude. Just remember that. They don't have to do a little bit more to show the whole world that they're doing more, right? So I'm in two parts doing a bad thing, but I'll mention someone that was saying to my little girl more than I was, right? Wow, that's a blessing, and that was someone else, right? And I don't have to name names because it was a surprise to me, it was a surprise to the world. He fucking made this fathomable by just doing it instead of fucking thinking about it all day, right? What a fucking miracle that guy did. Just by doing something, right? Trying, right? And it doesn't take much time, right? That's the most valuable thing to anyone is time. I'm spending at right now 15 minutes of my time to whatever this is, right? I invested in this article of technology. I should put it to something, right? But I fucking personally hate phones. The only reason I have a phone is my work requires I need a phone on my off time as well as my work time, right? Although I can't have my phone on my work time unless certain circumstances provide that I can, which those are not present currently, and etc. etc. There's details and rules and figures that you have to know the context of, right? There's always a rule, there's sometimes a loophole, and it's all okay, right? And knowledge is relative, right? So I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, the second rule is do a little bit more, right? Y'all have a good day. Y'all maybe try something new. I'm not saying try something stupid. I'm not saying involve anyone else in what you want to try. That sounds stupid. Unless they know more than you on it, right? If they know more than you on it, maybe ask them so you don't fucking hurt yourself. That might be a smart thing to do. Not hurt yourself, but society's weird like that too, right? If you're always helping other people not hurt themselves, then are you hurting yourself? And that's a question that will never be solved, right? But that's okay too. That a wise man told me the only reason why I'm not in politicians is because no matter when I go in, where I go in, whatever I do, no matter how many people I help and whatever I believe in, whatever else, half the people are gonna like me. Well, no, a third of the people are gonna like me. A third of the people are gonna fucking hate me. And a third of the people don't give a shit because they've never met me and they're not on my lawn, right? The only thing I care about is my fucking wife happy, my kids happy, fucking food on the table, and the 5 minutes after I mow my lawn, it looks fucking good. That's some of the wisest shit I've ever heard, right? And I've heard some shit from people, right? But that is all you really need in life. And people don't have that. I'm sorry. Right? I haven't had that in my life. You have to work for that. And that's the thing. You always do your share and you never guaranteed anything. So maybe someone else isn't capable of what you are doing. Offer them a hand up, right? You can do things to help them. You're done doing what you're doing. Well, they're still paying you to do stuff. Go help someone else for a little bit. What do they want you to do? If you need to learn more about your job, learn more about your job. If they need you to do this and that, do this and that, right? It's not so hard to ask people to go just a little bit above and beyond if they are above and beyond, right? And it's not so hard to do your share, right? If someone expects you to do this, well, if they're paying you for it, for something that you signed, you do that for what you signed and you say, yes, sir, and this and that. And I can understand that. I can, right? I can also understand that Nazis did that. Whatever, right? Their money wasn't worth nothing, their lives weren't nothing, right? It People treated their lives worth nothing, and so they treated other people like nothing. And so they got treated like nothing, and they're still treated like nothing because, as you can see, they're the third eye in the equation, right? Because someone still had an eye, right? But then you're fucking National Socialist right now, and so you're fucking always hating on people without knowing what you're talking about and other shit. And I'm still moving through life's unknown territory, so I'm trying to figure things out, and I'm using rules that I have, like always do your share. If someone asks upon you, right, do it. But someday, if you ask upon them, do it, right? Or however it works, right? Do your share, right? And some people do, and some people don't, and some people die before they get to do their share. Don't blame them for that. Do not. That is horrible. You can't blame other people for new people's mistakes, or vice versa, or whatever. And with that, I'm gonna go. My princess is coming in, and that's my real responsibility in the world, right? And what I do for her is always a little bit more, I think. Huh.
And I have $20
$20? Where the fuck did you get $20?
from my grandma. Bye.
Have a good